There, so today we have another review. This is beer courtesy of Mark. Thank you so much. This is from Masthead. This is Sleigh all day. IPA with spruce tips, 7.5%. IPA with spruce tips. Merry Christmas, guys. Spruce tip beers, by the way, have been one of my most underrated ingredients I've had. Granted, I can literally think of like 2-3 beers that have spruce tips in them. Let's hope this one doesn't break the trend of me loving that ingredient. Let's dig in. First off, this beer is dark as hell for quote-unquote IPA. I would argue that like 90-95% of breweries, if they wanted to make a Christmas beer, blah, 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 it wouldn't be this color. They would make hazy, blah, blah. Let's go OG. OG, look, red. That's like a nice kind of medium amber color, nice clarity to it, nice tan head. Ooh! That just smells like Simcoe. Simcoe Chinook. What is it? Nate from Treehouse mentions that sap is sort of a weird beer because, it combines Simcoe Chinook, giving this kind of piney and their fruity characteristics onto their super, juicy yeast strain. This is more of the traditional. It just smells like beer that was being produced even before I even got craft beer. So 15, 20, 30, like Celebration, right? Like that kind of style of beer. So piney, sprucey, dank, woodsy, a little bit of sweet malt character. Cheers. Wow. So I just had a Celebration, and this beer is somehow more subtle than that beer. It doesn't have much malt character, but it's definitely probably more bitter and more distinct in its kind of like tree character. I will say the spruce tip is very subtle. Like I would never have guessed there was an extra ingredient. I would just guess it was Simcoe Chinook. I'm guessing there's a lot of Simcoe in here, but who knows? Quite nice. Wow, super drinkable. 7.5%, bigger than Celebration. It is a tasty beer. This beer is a time machine of a beer, but also something that uses a cool ingredient. And I imagine it's more of like an elevating kind of ingredient that really pushes that kind of earthy thing. This is just what, these are the beers that I wish more people would do. Bitter, pine, spruce, pine cones, forest. Like, I live in Florida now. People would have this, they're like, what are you talking about? You'd have to get, up to the latitudes of the Pennsylvanias and the New Jerseys and New York and the Michigans and up to Canada, right? Like New England, right? Like you got to go up there to sort of understand what these. I'd also have to go out to woods, which I'm from New York, New York. So I don't have that much experience in it, but I've been out there, and yeah, it's like trees, snow, pine cone, right. It just has this kind of vibe to it that sort of fits the season, and it's so well executed. It has a heft to it in the bitterness, but it doesn't go so far where you're like, I can't drink this because it's just too much spruce tips, and I'm drinking cologne, right? A little bit of beautiful kind of sweet caramel, bouncing malt character, bitter, eucalyptus. Ooh. That's very bitter too. This is a fun beer. 96. I love the novelty on this guy. It's just so well executed. Novelty is fantastic. It's just a tasty freaking IPA. And it's a time machine beer too. So it does so many things, right? Like ingredient checklist, bang. Flavor, bang. Nostalgia, bang. All these things, bang. So 96, absolutely fantastic. This is fire. Until next time, cheers later.